Hi there. We have two videos today about abortion deaths where the anniversary is on Valentine's Day. The first one was Adrika Good, who died of a safe, legal abortion that was started at a Planned Parenthood and caused a massive and very predictable infection. The other one is an illegal abortion down in back in 1942, and it was the death of a socialite. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, Florence Nimick Schnorr. She was 24 years old, and she died from what the coroner called a brutal and inept illegal abortion. And Florence was the grandniece of Andrew Carnegie. She was an heiress to a Pittsburgh steel fortune. So this was not, oh, rich women get safe abortions, poor women don't. Um, Florence had eloped with Richard Shore, who was a sergeant at arms at the New York State Assembly a week earlier. Um, so her husband reported he'd taken her to White Plains, New York, so she could catch a train to New York to do some shopping for the day. And later that morning, she called, asked him to pick her up at the station. And he found her ill and asking for a doctor, took her to the hospital, and she died 3 hours later. And she refused to implicate the abortion, even though her husband begged her. And investigators contacted all 200 people whose names were in Florence's address book and weren't able to get any clues as to who the perpetrator was. All they were able to piece together was that Florence had paid $40 for the abortion since, according to her husband, she had left New York with $50 in her purse. There was $3 remaining in her purse, and they could account for where the other $7 had been spent. And Florence's husband wasn't implicated. The police believed that he hadn't even known that Florence was pregnant. And, this is, you have to wonder who referred her for this abortion. Did they know the qualifications of this person? And the thing that really gets me is that Florence refused to name the person that killed her. And this is something that I really, really, really don't understand about a lot of these cases of illegal abortion, where the women protect the person who killed them instead of protecting other women from that person. And that's mysterious to me. Um, I've heard them say that she only thought he was trying to help, so she didn't want to get him in trouble. But I don't understand the idea of protecting the abortionist when you're putting other women at risk. To me, it's supposed to be, if it's supposed to be about your fellow women, why is it that the person who killed you and not the other people, the other women who might be vulnerable to this person, that you're protecting? So that's a mystery to me.